So, hey, I am going to jump in and begin to this request. I know that it is what has been deemed as Silent Saturday. I'm not sure if I ever heard that before this year. At any rate, some of you, I've not been silent all day today, so there's that. But there's been someone in our community who has been heavily, heavily, heavily on my mind. I mean, like just I had to stop doing what I was doing so that I can reach out and call the person because they just were, my glasses are filthy, because they were just on my mind so very heavily. And hold on, y'all. And they are on my mind. And so I know that many in our community, especially those of you who are preachers, you are gathering your messages. You are, if you're not already finished, you're meditating, or you are working feverishly. Those of you are probably prepping your home or your children and getting your dinner prepped for tomorrow and all the wonderful ways you will celebrate in the morning. And I'm just hoping that there is someone awake, that there is someone who will listen, someone who will hear this cry for such an important, all of our members of our community are important, but for such a big presence in our community, there is one who needs mutual aid. The person was on my mind, as I said a few minutes ago, and I reached out because I thought their silence odd, and they just were on my mind. And while the person has given me permission to say their name, I am withholding right about now because, I don't want us to be. I think sometimes we give to personality. I want us to give to the need for those who are able. So I am inviting you all. I guess I should put my stuff in the chat. Hold on one second before I even tell you what I'm going to invite you to just to give before I even tell you what it is. Let me just put it in the chat right here. And I want to thank you in advance. And we're not going to do a long drawn, because people have put us in the giving lines for less, Ashe, and we have jumped up and gotten into those lines for less. So I'm not going to guilt anybody. I'm not going to shame anybody. Ashe, we don't need that. I'm simply, okay. I have put my giving in the chat. If I'm requesting that you assist, we have a Pink Robe Chronicles member who is in need, immediate need right now. They need assistance right now. They need assistance with paying their mortgage. They are behind. They need assistance with gathering. They need assistance with they need an exterminator, Ashe. That the funds are at the bare minimum where they are unable to provide the necessary things to make sure that they are living in a space in a way that we all deserve and desire to live, and that is rodent free. And so I'm coming, yes, on this Silent Saturday, and I am asking for those of you, absolutely those of you who are part of the Pink Robe Chronicles community, who are here with us Sunday after Sunday, who are in the clearing. I'm going to ask again tomorrow, and I'm going to keep asking, right? And I am intentionally withholding, even though the person has given me permission to say their name, I'm intentionally withholding that right now because it really shouldn't matter who the person is, Ashe. It should not matter who the person is. We should be able to give for those who have. Now, for those, this is not for those who do not have. This is not for those who are in the same position. And this is not for those for even to say, hey, that's me. I need. I am coming on here with a specific need, with a specific request to aid one of our members who is in need right now. I know that many of us have gone down on Good Friday. We are in the process of grief, but on Sunday morning, many of you all will be rejoicing at your resurrection. And the truth of the matter is that some of us will not get up. Shay, the truth of the matter is some of us will not be able to rejoice even symbolically in that resurrection, because there are things that are weighing on us heavily that we are still trying to figure out. We will still have the weight of bills. We will still have the weight of needing to live in a space and figure out how we're paying for that. All of that will still be an issue. So, friends, I am asking, I'm really asking you to consider collective work and responsibility, cooperative economics. Hey, Tam, and if you can, to give to our community member who is in need tonight. If you have, and again, this is not a guilt, this is just perspective. If your rent or your mortgage has been paid for, what is this, April? If all your situations are straight and you have a little bit, consider giving, please. Just scroll back up and see all of the ways that you can give, and I will send it directly to the person. Consider that, please, 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 please. That's all I have to say. I'm not going to belabor the point. I'm going to ask you again in the morning when I come back on for Pink Robe Chronicles. I'm going to keep asking until we get what is needed, because I believe that this is what we are called to do, right, Ashe? Alongside all of the ways that we're prepping and getting hair done and make sure we got the right shoes to shout in on Easter and all the other things we do, I believe that we are also called a part of our need to resurrect, a part of, or not even resurrect, this sort of liminal space between death and life that our community member is in, requires us to respond. So if you're able, please, please, please. The giving, oh, thank you. I didn't put it on YouTube. Thank you, Marquita. I appreciate that. Here I come right now over to YouTube. Give me a second. I'm going to stay on. Oh, shoot. Hold on. Wrong YouTube channel. Give me a second. I thank you for bringing that to my attention. Oh, they got me logged in on the wrong YouTube channel. That's not even my email. What in the whole world? Hold on, y'all. What in the whole world? Give me a second. Ooh, when I tell y'all these glasses are dirty. They are dirt mert. Okay, I'm putting it in YouTube now. Zelle. Okay, Venmo. And PayPal. I don't use Cash App. If and when I feel released on tomorrow to give the name of the community member, then I'm sure they will put their Cash App up, because they do have Cash App. I just don't use Cash App. So thank you, Marquita. I just put the giving information there. I'm going to jump off right now, y'all. Again, this is an all call. This is an SOS for a community member that is standing in need right now as we speak, in the midst of this holy season, in the midst who is actually in need of a sermon, not needing to hear a sermon, but to experience a sermon. I'm inviting you to give, to engage with us, to assist our community member. Please, I have placed it in the chat and on YouTube, and I have also placed it in the chat in Pink Robe Chronicles